I'm going to say it if nobody else will say it. Memphis got a problem on their hands. They got a problem. Ja Morant has a Twitter problem. I believe the brother is only 22 years of age, came off a fantastic season in which he averaged 27 points. Ja is an incredible talent, phenomenal player, one of the best the game's got right now. Right now, he's one of the best in the game. Most improved player of the year. Ja Morant, though, has a flaw. He can't help himself on social media. Over the weekend, as the Memphis Grizzlies were eliminated by the Golden State Warriors, Ja Morant went back and forth with one of the Warriors' young talents, lottery pick Jonathan Kuminga, who I think is going to be really good for the Warriors down the line. He pretty much has, replaced the bad pick that James Wiseman was. Jonathan Kuminga didn't play a lot towards the latter part of this series. The Warriors went in favor with Kevon Looney. I think Draymond and Steph Curry were the guys that made the call to go Looney over Kuminga. And if I'm not mistaken, Mike Brown was more Looney than Kuminga. If you saw the series, once Steve Kerr went down with COVID, they went in the direction of Looney more than Kuminga. I think in conjunction with Steph and Draymond wanting a bigger guy out there for rebounds, and Looney had 20 rebounds in one of the last games there. I think he played a big role in the Warriors overcoming the Grizzlies fight. Jonathan Kuminga pretty much had said, "Whoop that what," or something like that on Twitter, and Ja Morant had to respond. He's responding to him like, "Yo, you got to earn your stripes, kid." That's what he said. And I get what he was saying. I understand it. He's joking with his guys like, yo, you ain't play. If I was out there, I felt like things were different. When I was out there, we would win, that's like, yo, bro, you're not playing and you talking crap on social media. You're not Steph, you're not Clay, you're not Draymond, you're not Jordan Poole. Why you talking noise like that? I get what Ja was saying. That's one thing. That's fun, right? Some people would say, yo, that's too much. But if you look at some of the other stars in the league, they don't really go back and forth with guys on Twitter like that. Joel Embiid used to do it younger in his career. He doesn't do it much like he used to. Dame will respond to people. It seems like Dame has gotten a handle on it. Most of the stars, though, if you look at around the league like Kawhi, he doesn't really do social media. LeBron does it, but LeBron's got a handle on. I think LeBron thinks so highly of himself. He's fine with it. He's fine with it now. But most of the star guys around the league, they don't really. Giannis ain't on social media like that. Like DeMar DeRozan, you don't see DeRozan tweeting guys. Jokic ain't doing. None of the guys from out the country do it. Luka doesn't do it. None of those guys do that. But Ja does it. He's one of the younger stars. He represents the new generation. Ja tweets a lot. Over the weekend, Ja got into it with a fan. And without going in too great a detail, Ja threatened the fan to pull, Ja threatened the fan. He threatened to kill the fan. All right, he threatened to pull the iron out on the fan. All right, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, I want y'all to understand this video is coming from a great place. Ja Morant, the star of your team, cannot threaten little kids, 13-year-old kids in Iowa somewhere. He cannot threaten to shoot them. You cannot threaten kids on social media. It's bad branding. The league's look, I'm sure Adam Silver sees dollar signs when he sees Ja Morant. This dude's got Derrick Rose potentially face of the league potential, right? Like Ja's the most exciting player last year was Ja Morant. Period. Night in, night out, the most exciting player in the league has been Ja Morant. Like him with the basketball is just fun. Never forget, Derrick Rose was the only guy to steal an MVP from LeBron James in that 4 to 5 year stretch. Ja Morant's got that type of potential in game. You can't be online threatening kids when you're one of the potential next faces of the league as LeBron ages out. He's got to be better than that. This seems to be a problem that he can't. I mean, the brother he'll tweet any thought. He'll tweet anything. Rap lyrics. He'll tweet anything. Now, I do hope this. Ja's about to re-up, or he's about to get that big-time contract extension with the Grizzlies coming off his rookie deal. I want to believe when Ja goes into a different tax bracket, he will use social media less and become more of a businessman. But I don't know. Dame still does it. We'll see. You cannot be on Twitter tweeting at kids in Iowa threatening to kill them. You cannot do that. You can for so many reasons. I don't think I need to go in great detail. Ja, you cannot tweet at fans when these same kids you threatening are the people buying your jerseys. They're fans. You cannot do that. I cannot get in my YouTube comment sections on It's Mr. FERRO, Who's FERRO, my Facebook platforms, and argue with everybody that has something negative to say about me. You can't do that. You're not going to do that. I know Ja gets it by the millions. He's a professional basketball player. He cannot do that. He's got to clean that part of his game. He's going to cost himself money. Brands are going to step away from him. And sometimes that social media trouble tells you an underlying issue. And, like, if I'm Memphis, it's like, bro, we got to give you the bag. You deserve it, bro. You've been balling. But, dang, can you imagine this dude with $150 million in his bank account? If he can't control himself enough to get off Twitter after his team lost to the Warriors in 6 games in which he didn't play the end of the series because a person grabbed his knee, touched his knee, and he was, my knee, I'm done for the series. Like, you cannot tweet at kids on social media threatening to kill them. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Period. And yes, if I'm in that Memphis organization, yes, I am thinking to myself at night, dang, I'm about to give this dude $150 million, deservingly so, because of his play on the court. I wonder how he's going to respond to that at 23. Like, I wonder, like, he's got to grow up. He has to grow up. He's young. Time is on his side. He's going to have to grow up because he's going to cost himself so much. And I only am saying this I got a lot of reach in Memphis. I am literally saying this as a warning. Please grow up, Ja. You have too much on the line. Get a burner account like KD and tweet your ass off. Go crazy on your burner. Go crazy. Get it all off your chest. Whatever you want to say. You want to talk about Dylan Brooks' ball? Get it off. You want to talk to fans and argue for Ja Morant like KD did? Okay, that's weird. Just don't get caught. You cannot tweet at fans things of that nature, which you alluded to, bro. You can't pull the iron out on fans. You cannot do that. These fans that are just too passionate and cross the line, as long as they ain't physically harming you, your family, your loved ones, you got to let them be. You can't win that one, bro. You lose every time.